to Sheridan, Wyoming to meet up with Tyler Grethen, the marketing manager for Weatherby Rifles at their HQ. We're going to go on a little tour there and see where the magic happens. If you live under a rock, Weatherby's been making fine rifles since, I believe, the 1940s, certainly the 1950s, and I'm really excited to check out their facility. While we're there, we're also going to verify zero on a few rifles, and Tyler and I were both lucky enough to draw Sandhills, Nebraska mule deer tags, which will be headed there tomorrow.
So we have our Blacktooth, which is a 19-ounce carbon fiber stock, and then we have our Bastion, which is a 24-ounce vertical grip stock with dual swivel studs.
Things went well at Weatherby headquarters. We were able to verify zero on two excellent shooting rifles, and we're headed out to a ranch range now to verify our drops at distance. So, after a long day, we hit the town for some food and brews, and then retired to our rooms for the night. The next morning, we set off on our 5-hour journey into this unique region. Filled with anticipation and high hopes, the deer sightings increased as we arrived closer at our final destination, which is always a good sign. Things happened fast opening morning as we bumped a very large whitetail buck from his bed and followed him on foot in hot pursuit over the yucca-clad rollers. After a 20-minute stare-off, he trotted off half speed and stopped broadside, and the rest is history. First big whitetail down, Weatherby Range XP 2.0, 65 RPM. Hammered him. I think he was about 220 yards. Didn't go a step. Big thanks to Ty, Dustin, the animal. Awesome. Here's the setup. After taking photos and field dressing him out, we brought the buck back to the pole barn and strung him up. After loading up on snacks and rehydrating, we headed back out and searched for a buck for Ty. Ironically, a few hours later, we found a couple of mule deer bucks bedded, but it was a very large whitetail within 200 yards of them that kept our attention and ultimately became Ty's muse and target, to which he shot.
Just shot a cranker on a whitetail about 300 yards with 65 RPM. So, hurrah, both tagged down on whitetails today.
There were a lot of firsts on this trip. It was my first time to the state, my first time deciding to trip my trigger on an opening day, and Tyler says I was the first person to ever take an animal with the new Weatherby Range XP 2.0 rifle. We had muley tags and left with exceptional whitetails. The moral of the story is, be able to pivot and seize a good opportunity when hunting and be grateful for it all.